Like, no, he's not. He's really working. He's on the road. He's doing radio. Like, people don't even go on the road anymore. Like, that's like,
Which is
I,
wild. Which is the
I didn't,
wildest thing these days.
bro.
I don't. I'm baffled how many
I
artists
did
have
not.
gotten lazy.
I did not notice because I've been off the scene. So me
Right.
going to visit a lot of these radio stations, they looking at me like, bro, it's so good to see an artist in the building. Like, artists don't come to the building. I'm like, what you mean they don't come to the building? They was like, artists don't come in the building and do interviews no more. I'm like, what? So, and y'all playing the records? Like, shit.
Yeah,
Why am I?
that's weird. That's a little weird.
Y'all supporting the artist, but the artist not supporting y'all? Okay. I never had this opportunity. Great shout out to the artists that get to do that, because it's like, damn, y'all got some big hits.
I
Like,
don't
they
know.
playing y'all records.
Something took place about well before COVID, where artists felt as though they were like too good to do, radio interviews. So I don't know what it
Sounds crazy.
was.
You know how crazy that sounds. Artists are too good
They're too
to
good to do.
promote their music, because that's all
Well,
radio is another promotional platform.
I don't think I believe with social media, a lot of them felt that the platform that you got your own platform now. Instagram with TikTok wasn't around, but Instagram, and I could just go on there and just follow the steps of Cardi B. I'm gonna show my ass. I ain't got to do no interviews, even though she does hers. But
Yeah, Cardi
I
B
don't
out here
know.
working. I was about to say Cardi B out here working. She doing interviews. I'm gonna just be real. Maybe they don't understand what that do, but so
I think it's the I
social
think it's
media. Social,
the not to cut you off, the thing of radio is dead. Radio is dead. No one goes on the radio. No one listens to the radio. Why should I be on the radio? Now you have a
radio is
different
still
perspective.
radio is still 60% of how you make your money.
That's
Streaming is
right.
only 30%. No matter how y'all want to look at it, if you look at the national data, radio pays out 60% of all streaming revenue. It's not, and it pays more. But the crazy part is that the way you got to look at it is that social media is like a broad scope. Like, you talking to people from all over the world.
Yep.
But radio is when you go talk to your people in this market directly. Your people in this market directly. And now you create a tour off of that based on your people in this market. But you know what? I digress, because it's working for a lot of artists without doing radio, obviously. And I'm seeing people touring just straight off their social media. Wilt just sent me something about it, and I'm just like, dude got 9,000 followers, and he
Oh yeah,
selling
yeah, yeah.
shows.
Mickey Fax had just posted it the other day, and I don't know if I shared that with Will. And I was just like, what? And I was like, it
Man,
makes
I'm
sense.
I ain't even watched it yet. I just saw I just read the caption. I'm like, shit, I need to pay attention to what's going on, because that's amazing. Because in the music business, radio really don't even matter as much as shows for artists.
Right.
So if you break down the highest tiers of how you get paid, it's show money, record sales, radio, streaming. But at the top, it's performances. That's how you get the most money in the music industry. Is performances. Second is record sales, not the other way around. You would think it's record sales, but it's not. You get paid more from shows, because record sales is at a certain point gonna stop. If
That's
you got
right.
a hit record, shows not gonna stop. So if you let's just use a rough number. If you get $10,000 per show, and you're doing 3 shows a weekend, that's 30,000 times 4. That's 120. You do that for the year, that's $1,000,000 right there.
Yep.
Your album might cap out and pay you only $1,000,000 at the top. Maybe let's say it paid you 5 million. But if you touring like that for 10 years, you made triple that money. Because obviously, if you touring for 5 years, your show went from 10,000 to 20,000 to 30,000 to 40,000. Now you're a big act. I hear some artists are right now getting $500,000 a show, and they doing you getting $500,000 a show, and you doing 3 shows a weekend. That's 1.5.
Yeah.
1.5 times four weekends is like, yo. So tier 1, show money.
Yep.
Tier 2 album sales, 3 radio, 4 streaming.